Secretary Mabus, I know that our military is the best in the world at combat readiness, but we are really bad at audit readiness. And I am continuing to be very frustrated with the business systems within the Pentagon and the ability for us to get a handle on tracking our money and the various services being able to be transparent and viewable across systems. It is a continual level of frustration. The program I want to focus in on today is the enterprise resource planning. You are slated to spend about $1 billion on that in a supply system called the Global Command Support System. The Army is currently fielding a similar system called Global Combat Support System Army. Theirs will cost nearly $4 billion. Now, I know you all share equipment in theater. That is a reality of the fight, is the sharing of equipment. But these two systems have the same goal, that is tracking supply and equipment, but they're not even going to run on the same software. My understanding is that the two systems as designed are not even naturally compatible, and that the Department of Defense will have to continue to pay just to develop interfaces between these two systems. I get a headache when I think about all the money that we have thrown away in the federal government on data systems and information technology. I think particularly within the military, there is a problem in acknowledging when we're throwing bad money after good, or when we're setting up systems that frankly make no sense in terms of what the ultimate goals are. Tell me your position on what could be done to make the effort at tracking our equipment, at least the ability to track it between the two branches of our services that are sharing the same equipment. I mean, this is just hard for me to imagine that we're going to continue down this multi-billion-dollar road.
I know my first elective job, and one of yours, was as state auditor of our respective states, and I understand the importance not only of auditability but of these enterprise resource systems to track the things that we do. If you'll also allow me one more moment of personal thing, a friend of mine once described my father as someone who threw nickels around like they were manhole covers. And I am my father's son. I think that we have to be good stewards of the taxpayers' money. In terms of auditability, what you said, we are making some progress on that.
As we are making really difficult decisions in this government over the next decade, and we think the hard ones are today and tomorrow and next week, but we're going to have hard decisions to make for a long time. What would be an amazing moment would be for the Army and the Marines to sit down, decide whose system is further along, whose system is the easiest to be trained on, whose system is going to have the least amount of support costs ongoing, and to make a decision to use one for both. I mean, this could be a $3 billion moment, and we're looking for $3 billion moments right now.